so this is going to be a dogfight right now.
Oh, Zion, what up, man? Just working on my game. What's up with you?
Today, I am very excited because I am here with a great celebrity. And that, my friends, is Jamad. But you might know him better as MP in NBA2k23. Welcome to 2K TV.
Thank you for having me, man. What's up, bro? What up?
Good to see you again.
Always.
Besides shooting the scene with me, what was your best experience here at MoCap and shooting with all these great athletes?
I would say working with J. Cole. That was definitely one of the highlights for me. He's so highlight story, and just me going through my ebbs and flows and trying to, just trying to get off the sideline in my world, trying to figure out acting and things like that. So his work kind of helped me.
And those are the starting lineups. So kick back, get your popcorn ready. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, folks, and what better way to celebrate the end of the week? Friday night basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian. This Sixers team is all in. Doc Rivers saying, quote, "We talked about it. We can do a lot of winning, or we can try to be the winner. And being a winner is hard. That's what we want to become. We want the opportunity to be the winner." Brian, there's a difference. Back to you.
Looking to be the last team standing, Allie. Thank you. And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Christian Wood out there with Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And it's the Sixers to start out. Outside Tucker. Outside Maxey. Launches a 3. Tucker, no good. Doncic against Harden. Here's Bullock. That shot off the mark. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Outside Maxey. Pass to Tucker. Inside. Embiid, good.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
What more is there to say about how much Embiid means to his team and this city? After being hurt his first 2 years, he's been worth the wait.
Now here's Doncic. 35 points his last game. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Harris. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And with Embiid, when he puts his foot on the gas, there's no stopping him.
A top scorer in the league since his inception. Not many centers who can stop this man. Uses so much power, almost unguardable.
Oh, for 3, not the start they're looking for.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Doncic outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. 5 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range.
Not an ideal start for them. Still looking for their first field goal after 4 misses.
Now here's Maxey. Down low. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from deep. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Harris misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. The teardrop. Excellent D there from Embiid.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Harden. Embiid's got 6.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Dallas calls time here. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Joel Embiid. Pass to Bullock. Kicks it to Doncic. Harris against Hardaway. It's Bullock on the wing. 6 to shoot. Dallas, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. When you think of the 76ers, Richard, they've had so many Hall of Fame players.
Allen Iverson sticks out to me. Growing up, I loved watching AI play. And then when I entered into the league, I was competing against them. If you grew up in the 90s or 2000, AI was the guy that just kind of changed everything for you.
And there's a 3-second violation. We've got a chance here, so let's take a look at the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the league's stingiest teams. The Sixers third.
Where this team really makes an impact is on the defensive end. They're a unified front that doesn't make it easy at all to find open looks.
Now here's Harden. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Tucker, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. House comes in for Harris. Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. And a new group getting ready for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Bertans comes in for Bullock. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. And it's Hardy in for Luka Doncic. Second free throw, no good. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's House. Banked it in off the glass.
He hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Niang, he's checked in for Tucker.
Coming up on the floor for your Sixers, George Niang.
.114 left in the first quarter. Harrell. The Mavericks pull it in. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
They won both of their meetings last season. You love to pull that off against another powerhouse.
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchup. These are two of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Here's Niang. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Melton. The bank shot, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Hardy. For three, Hardaway. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's House. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Sixers, Daniel House. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. McGee, he's checked in for Hardaway. So hits one and misses one at the line.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Ntilikina misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Here's Melton. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to McGee. Over Harrell. Dallas again missing. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Fans, how about a big round of applause for your Sixers?
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And looking at what we've seen from the Sixers, what do you guys think?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Well, with roster sizes expanding and the addition of two-way contracts, the NBA has 100 more roster spots than around 12 years ago. RJ, how's that changed things in your mind?
Well, you just need so much more scouting and development. And you look at the different teams around this league, the ones that have continued success are the ones that are always able to find those diamonds in the rough. It's easy to get somebody good with the top 5 pick. Show me a team that can find somebody with the 30th or 35th pick.
James Harden out there with Maxey. Then there's George Niang. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, Luka Doncic, an all-star from his second season, and every year he's one of the favorites for MVP. But Luka says, quote, I still haven't won anything, so I've got a long way to go. Brian, if you didn't catch it, team success is the metric. He says the key is to win a championship.
Well, he certainly gives him a chance to do just that, Allie. Thank you. It's Bullock on the wing, defended by Harden. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Maxey.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Pass to Embiid. Yes, it's good. Embiid's got 8.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they had. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
And Dallas calls time here.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Tucker's checked in for Philadelphia. Hardaway's checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. He's been an offensive force, averaging close to 34 a game. And Wood with the stuff.
Obviously, Wood is in sync with his team. Perfectly timed leap to throw down that finish.
And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Greg.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Embiid. And Embiid with the dunk.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Doncic against Harden. And it's Doncic missing. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Harden, to the paint. And it's blocked by Wood.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Bullock. Wood high post. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Just 3 to shoot. Over Maxey. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Wood. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
There is a lot of skill to Wood's game. Great pass, unselfish play.
Maxey passes to Tucker. Now Maxey. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
And the 76ers making a change here. Thybulle's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Bertans checked in for Bullock. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Harden. Mavericks with the rebound. Doncic outside. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Hardaway. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Tucker. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. And now just a 3-point Philadelphia lead.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Now here's Tucker. Pass to Thybulle. Outside Harden.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to Thybulle. This one for 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Thybulle's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. All right, Richard, I was looking over your accomplishments, doing a little extra prep on you. An NBA title with the Cavs, a state title in high school, and almost won it all in college in Arizona. Is that the one what-if in your career?
Oh, no. Thank you for bringing this up. But, yeah, I have tons of what-ifs. I have, obviously the college championship. I also got Athens in 04. And, look, just for giggles, I also like to talk about the 2 times I lost in the NBA Finals going against Shaq and Kobe, then Tim Duncan, David Robinson, and Manu Ginobili. But the funny thing is, it's not like they didn't have Hall of Fame head coaches. It was only Phil Jackson and Greg Popovich. So, I've run into a few buzzsaws in my day. That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Outside Thybulle. There's 1:17 left to play in the second quarter. No good with a layup. Here's Hardy, covered by Milton. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. And this Mavericks team, Grant, they're loaded up on shooters who can hurt you from outside.
And that's the way they should be built. Force teams to spread out and give Luka space. And when the Mavs get hot from outside, they are dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Hey.
That free throw, no good.
In the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Niang, he's checked in for Embiid. And Dallas also making a switch. McGee, he's checked in for Hardaway. He hits the second from the line. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Hardy. To the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
.32 seconds left in the second. Melton outside. Outside Milton. Clock at 6. And Harrell with the strong finish.
And the reason Harrell shoots a high percentage is because he understands his strengths. Doesn't force too much.
Pass to McGee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
It's going to go on Montrezl Harrell.
Team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, JaVale McGee. At the line for 2.
That one misses. And the 76ers making a change here. Good on the second one. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first half. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, you got out to an early lead. A lot to like in your performance thus far. What have you liked about it?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me. If I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim, I thought we did great.
Thanks, Joel. Guys?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And, folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. A smoldering performance for them early as they shut down everything defensively and were clicking on offense, going 10-0 to start. When the clock ran out in the first quarter, they were up by 8. The second quarter wasn't as kind to them, but they still fought through some mistakes to have a 6-point cushion at the half. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
What you like is many of their baskets come off the field. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
And taking a look at their outside shooting, got to be honest, it's pretty horrific. Under 30%, which is something you never want to see. They need to reevaluate what they're doing on offense because they're leaving points on the table.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Heading the backcourt, it'll be Doncic and Dinwiddie. Reggie Bullock is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Hardaway in at the three. To the left wing. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. And here is Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
That 2020 draft was so deep. Tyrese Maxey going 21. Maxey is already a premier scorer. A steal that late in the first round.
The Sixers leading. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Maxey's got his second basket on the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Tyrese Maxey, part of that loaded 2020 rookie class, Richard.
At the top of the first, Anthony Edwards, he is an absolute star. So is LaMelo. Last pick of the first round, Desmond Bane can absolutely play. Like Maxey, though, Isaiah Stewart, Sadiq Bey are great picks in that 20 area.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Down low. Here's Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Back to Doncic. Dinwiddie outside. It's Bullock on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Hardaway. No good. A bit long that time.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, the Mavericks this season trying to build a title contender around Luka Doncic, but not a lot of luxury tax wiggle room. Luka said, quote, "I trust them. Whatever move they make, I have great teammates and we're playing great basketball." Brian?
Well, no one wants to see Luka in the playoffs, Allie. Thanks for that. So it's the Mavericks now, following the score by Philadelphia. Harden against Doncic. The 3 from Wood. The shot no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
To the inside, Embiid. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They're really working the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
The Mavericks have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Now here's Dinwiddie, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Harris's shot is good, and you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, B.A. They've made some great decisions in the draft, for sure. They've been able to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
From deep, here's Doncic. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 8 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Harden. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And Embiid throws it down.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Bullock. Outside Hardaway. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Harden. Misses off the right iron.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Harris on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Harris' shot is good.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Dinwiddie. 1:33 left in the third quarter. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. Harden against Doncic. Right side Harden. Pass to Tucker. Embiid with it. Guarded by Wood. Embiid can't hit. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Bullock. Checked by Tucker. Lets it go from 11. And that's good for 2. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Dinwiddie against Maxey. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Maxey, that's good. Maxey's got 6 here in the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Dinwiddie outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Trust Doncic to make smart moves with the ball. He puts it in the hands of a guy with a wide open shot.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Doncic. Harden against Doncic. Outside Harden. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Mavericks ball. Substitution on the court.
Finish your quarter. Wow. You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
Whoa! The heat to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Yeah, that's 1 in 100 type shot. But hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Sixers on top. They lead by 13. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Daniel House out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then there's Furkan Korkmaz. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Here's Korkmaz. Rebounded by Bertans.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at that rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
That shot is off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. They led by as many as 18. Here's Korkmaz. No good on the shot. Here's Ntilikina. Melton covers. Oh, denied by Harrell.
Oh, we talk about Harrell's high level of activity. They're demonstrating it with a great block.
Pass to Ntilikina. Now here's McGee. Here's Ntilikina for three. Hardy. And they get it back. Here's McGee.
Locking down his man. Harrell with the long arms, the strength, and the foot speed to be an impact defender.
McGee against Milton. To the paint. Here's House. Rebounded by Bertans. The Mavericks have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Ntilikina. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. A nice shot by McGee.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
And the 76ers call time here. Well, whenever you bring up the 7